Alrighty guys, this is snugsonblitz and I'm back with another video for you today. The M48 RAUMPANZER, Tier 8 German medium tank. And let me say one thing about this tank right off the bat. I mean, it looks the business. I mean, look at this bastard, yeah. Vroom, vroom. Looks like it's gonna kick some serious ass. But does it? I mean, just because it looks the part doesn't mean it can really perform. So I'm going to give you a quick review of the tank, and then we'll just jump into one game today. I'll do an in-depth review sometime later, but for now, that's all you're going to get. So overall, good. I mean, it's nothing great, just good. It's not terrible either. One of the biggest problems this tank has is that giant cupola on the top, which is so easy to pen for pretty much every tank. But we'll get to that when I talk about armor. For now, the gun, good. You're just gonna have to fire a lot, like most tier 8 medium tanks. Armor, as I said earlier, the cupola, some have to give it just okay. You're gonna get some bounces against those low caliber guns, but I wouldn't count on it. And lastly, maneuverability, well, it's a medium tank. I'm gonna say good. That's all I can really say about it. Now, one thing I would like to add here is my loadout. There you have it. I've gone with the extra pen. Pretty standard loadout for a medium tank, if you ask me. People asked me to share that with you, so here I am. My first tank that I'm ever doing this with. Anyway, with that, let's get into this game I had. Okay, look at the lineups. Well, we have a big problem. They have an Action X and an ML1. Also have a Yo. Whew. We have a... What do we have? Yeah, we don't have much. We have a Carnivon, I guess. It's comparable to an Action X. Comparable. So one thing I'm not going to do is go out into the dunes, because I don't want to deal with a hull-down Action X. Not in this tank, anyway. So thankfully my team agrees with me. Or, well, they headed off there anyway. So I'm just going to go with them and say, you've got the dunes, and you can flank us all you like. I'm going to have to deal with the heavies. But besides the Action X, I should be okay, as long as I'm just careful. The Emil is a problem, those 3 shells, but once he's fired those 3 shells, he is vulnerable. So let's see what we got. Okay, the VK's over here. Now, the VK has a lot of hit points. Armor, yeah, it gets bounces, but if I can just aim on it, I should be fine. But what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to get the base and start us off on the right foot. Okay, my team's dealing with the Emil, so that's good news. I'm just going to stay behind this rock as much as I can so I don't take any hits unnecessarily. Okey-dokey. Oh, KV4 versus the 168. Okay, seems like a fair trade, but we got this guy in the distance, and you can see the gun at distance isn't the best. I mean, if I aimed in, it would have been better, but anyway, I'm hoping that together, if we can just be careful of the mill over there, that the 3 of us should be able to take out the VK and the SU. Oh, sorry, the SU's already gone, so yeah, time for me to make myself known. I'm hoping if I can just peek on up, shoot, and back on up, his attention will be dealt with by the heavy tanks. So he's going to be worried about them and not me so much. Aiming in. There. Easy. Up again. And shot again. Back on down. I'm trying to play this second line support. I hate to say it, but I'm using my heavy tank's armor as well as hit points to protect myself. I think that's what you really need to do in this situation. Now, the AMX on the enemy tank has snuck up. We're probably going to win this if we can get this guy out. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, well, someone else took him out. So, chances are good now. I don't really want to deal with the Action X yet, so I'm going to focus on this guy. If I can get around him, and I definitely can, he's in a lot of trouble, yes. So, wisely, he's decided to abandon this battle with me and focus on other tanks. It's a smart move, if you ask me, because he can still help out his team, even though he knows he's going to die. Can I protect my team? I'm trying to kill him, but as I said, this gun's alpha is not great. Now we've just got the Action X left. He's going to work on the IS-5. He's going to ignore me, which is perfect. Okay, that was my fault. Action X missed that shot, so I bounced that shot. So now all I have to do is just aim in. I'll stay hidden and let poor IS-5 take some hits. That's his job, right? And time to say good nighty-night. And there you go. I took 0 damage in that game, I think. I think that's the way you gotta play this tank. You don't want to be the center of attention against the tier 8 heavy tanks. So you can use your heavy tanks if you're with them, or you can go hull down and play it something like a Centurion or a Pershing. Plays very similarly. So do I think this is a tank you need in your garage? No. No, I don't. I mean, it just looks good. It would be nice if it had a little bit of something, a little bit more speed, maybe even better gun depression, or a little bit more alpha with the gun. I don't know, something. It's a very average tank that you have to pay gold for, so I kind of expect something more. Anyway, that's my feeling. What do you think of the tank? Let me know in the comments below. And of course, I forgot to say it earlier, but if you like my channel, if you like my stuff, feel free to hit like and of course subscribe. All you have to do is make sure that little bell icon is lit up, that way you can get all my updates. And of course, if you want to contribute to the channel, I would be very grateful. That's all I got here. I'll see you next time. Snugsonblitz, out.